Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, welcome to our company. Okay, for the first questions, please tell me more about yourself.
Okay. My name is Ibrahim Adham bin Khalil. Currently living in Rawang, Selangor. I have two siblings, and I am number one. I just graduated from International Islamic University Malaysia, Gombak. I have bachelor's degree in human science, in English language and literature, majoring in linguistics. So maybe I can tell a bit about my experience in university time, where I was in a position of president for my society. It is called Quranic Youth Club. It is one of the society under UCCE office. We call it UCCE. It stands for University Center for Community Engagement. A part of that, I also active in others NGO, outside university, such as MyCare, we call it MyCare, Humanitarian Care Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, so far I have been joining more than three humanitarian missions, where I have been to Gaza, Palestine, I have been to Bangladesh, and also I have been to Rakhine, Myanmar. It is a district where the people of Rohingya live there. And also currently I am also a part-timer or a freelancer, we can call, for the Khulafa Studio. It is actually a photography teams, a photography company. And I also having like a small company with my friends, with three of my friends. It is actually an archery company. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. It's really glad to know you. Okay. For the next question is, please tell me more about your strength.
Okay. So when we talk about strength, I believe the strength that I have now is because of my parents, who are very successful in their career, in their life. Of course, from support from my friends, as well as the seniors in my society. I believe my strongest strength, I can say, is I'm a multitasking person. This is because, just to recap, in my life in university, I involved with so many societies, and I hold so many positions in one time. I have been the president of Quranic Youth Club, and then at the same time I have been the president of Stand Up Flash Mob. It is another society outside UAE, and then I have been involved also in homeless like groups. We usually go teaching this homeless every day. Every Monday night. So with these responsibilities added up by my homeworks, my assignments, Alhamdulillah, during my study time, I manage my time well. I believe I manage my time well, and I handle all the things, all the responsibilities well. This is also recognized by my friends, my roommates. They actually asked me one day. He asked me, "How did you manage your time? You are a very multitasking person, because I really stay in my room because I have so many things, outside in campus. So, however, I excel in my studies. I finished all my assignments. I did my assignments well. So, inshallah, I believe that I'm a very multitasking person, and I believe I can manage time well. That is my strength."
Thank you for further explanations about your strength. Okay, now tell me more about your weakness.
Okay, when we talk about weakness, I believe everyone has weaknesses. So for me, I think my weaknesses is I'm very ambitious. Means that I want to do so many things at one time. However, day by day, time by time, I involved in so many programs, like so many societies, as well as NGOs outside UAE. I believe people around me, like they are also having the same situation with me. They are holding up, so many responsibilities added up by their responsibilities as a student as well. I learned a lot from them. I asked them how do they manage their time, how do they manage, how do they prioritize things up. So from there, I believe I am improving myself in terms of prioritize things up. Because I believe we have to put, sometimes we have to put the most important things at the first place. I mean, you have to settle the important things first, and you have to put the least important in the last place. Also, being a president of QIC, I bet I learned a lot from that position as a whole, because I know that I'm not capable of doing all things. So what I do is that I delegate the task. According to bureaus, we have a bureaus in society. So I delegate the task, and from that, it is actually I can see it improve my leadership skills somehow. At the same time, improving my weaknesses where I'm too ambitious. Thank you.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
It's a very interesting question.
Yes,
I believe everyone have a very, high ambition. For me, I see myself, and I wish I'm in the position of the management team for this company, inshallah, in the next 4 years, in the next 5 years maybe. Because for me, there are 3 things that I want to achieve in my life. The first one is I want to gain experience. In what I don't actually really emphasize on what position I hold, but I believe in every position that we are holding, or the responsibilities that we have, we will learn so many experience, and we will gain so many experience throughout our journey to the top. And this experience, for my opinion, we have to share with others. So regardless of being, in the lower position of the company or the upper position in the company, we all have different experience. But the most important thing is that we have to share our experience. And for 5 years ahead, I believe if I holding the position in the management team of this company, I will gain so many knowledge, I will gain so many experience, and I am willing to share all those experience and knowledge with all my colleagues, with all my team members, inshallah. And I hope I'll be very happy throughout my journey with this company, inshallah. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. What do you know about our company, The Star Malaysia?
Okay, as far as I concerned, The Star Malaysia is under a bigger company. It is called Star Media Group Berhad, which is founded on 9 September 1971. The main language for this newspaper is English, and The Star is an English language tabloid format newspaper in Malaysia, and it is among the largest company that produce English newspaper. In terms of circulation in Malaysia, also The Star, possess the high ranking among the company that produced this paper. And according to the Audit Bureau of Circulations, the Star is actually have the largest paid for English newspaper in terms of circulation in Malaysia. So the Star has daily circulation is about 250,000. And when we talk about the Star, I can say that the Star have e-paper. It is called e-paper edition, where is the most popular paid e-paper in Malaysia, and having circulation of more than 100,000. So I am very impressed with this company. And also the Star is also published online for free, where the online sites for the Star sits among the most popular news sites in Malaysia. So I'm very happy if I've been given the chance to become one of the team member for the Star company. Inshallah. Thank you.
How well do you handle the change happen surrounding?
Okay, again, thank you for the questions. I bet when we talk about changes, I would like to tell about my experience within two societies that I have involved, where the first one is Quranic Youth Club, where actually I have been with Quranic Youth Club for 3 years during my studies time. So during these 3 years of my involvement with this particular society, we have been changing the president for 3 times. So different people have different way of managing things, of managing the team. So for me, as a subcom or as a just a bureau in a particular society, I have to cope with a change that was made by the president itself, and of course by the other team members. And Alhamdulillah, throughout these 3 years, I have been learning a lot, and I bet I could cope with several changes that have been made throughout the years. And mashallah, on the 4th years, or on the last years, I have been selected to be the president of this club. I believe because the capability that I have to cope with the changes that have been made throughout the years that I have been involved in QIC. Another thing is that during my time with Stand Up Flash Mob, I've been the president for 4 years, and during these 4 years, of course, there are a lot of AJKs that coming in and out. So different subcommittees of different persons have different way of working. So I have to to really be a bit particular on all my subcommittees, and I have to change my strategy of working, my strategy of delegating tasks to these subcommittees. And Alhamdulillah, I bet to see the society now, it is just reflecting the capability that I have to cope with changes, or to work with changes, inshallah.
How well do you work under pressure?
Okay. Of course, I think it is norms, or it's a fitrah for every human, to feel stress sometimes. But working under pressure for me is fine, because I I have an experience working with this particular project. In this particular project, that actually we went to Bangladesh for a humanitarian missions, and because if it is a humanitarian missions, so we have to collect 50,000 ringgit for us to help people in Rangpur, Bangladesh, because they are having severe cataract diseases. So it is really stressful to find 50,000 ringgit in only 3 months. A month before we go, we have only a month to go to Bangladesh. We just collected about 30,000 something. So we have more than 20,000 for us to collect, for us to bring that amount 50,000 to Bangladesh. So within that month, we really work hard, and of course I feel glad because I have supportive team members, as well as the program manager that is really encourage us all the times to work hard to help those people and struggle to search for 50,000. And Alhamdulillah, finally we managed to find more than 50,000, Alhamdulillah. And I believe, although sometimes we have to work under pressure, but at the end we managed to achieve or completed our task in a certain way, Alhamdulillah.
How you yourself make an important decision?
Okay, when we talk about making decisions, I would like to recap my experience as a president for Quranic Youth Club once again. Become president, you have to make so many important decisions that of course will somehow affect the journey of your society, of your club. For me, before I make any decisions, it is important for me to look at the pros and cons. I will look at certain decisions, how it will affect my society, not just my society, but also people. Inside the society, people who are working, to make the society success. And for me, before I make any decision, it is important for me to consult my friends. To consult our team members in QIC itself, because I believe a society is not just built by the president itself, but also by the treasurer, the secretary, and of course the head bureaus under certain departments, and of course in society we have our own advisor. So it is really important for us to consult the advisor first before making any decisions. And Alhamdulillah, any decisions that we have made actually is not coming from myself, but it is actually the consensus that we have agreed upon. And Alhamdulillah, we believe that any decisions that was made together will bring benefits into society, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Thank you for great explanations. That's all for now.
Thank you.